Namaste and welcome to Vedic Wisdom Podcast, where ancient scriptures meet modern psychology to guide us through life's challenges. I'm your host Sarita Murali, and today we explore three profound teachings from the Ganesha Purana: the power of self awareness and humility, resilience and adaptability, and cultivating inner focus. Let us bridge these ancient teachings with modern day mental well being. We have Mrs. Aarti Sriram, a highly respected counseling psychologist known for her work in emotional well being, relationship building, and self awareness. Let's get into today's conversation and uncover how Ganesha's wisdom can guide us through life's challenges. Hello, Aarti. Today I would like to start with questions on self awareness and humility. How does the Ganesha Purana illustrate this theme?
In one well known story, Ganesha agrees to serve as the scribe for sage Vyasa's Mahabharata. Before beginning, he humbly acknowledges his role and makes Vyasa set conditions so he can serve efficiently. This balance of confidence and humility is powerful. Psychologically, self awareness means knowing both our strengths and our limits. Humility helps us stay grounded, opening to learning, and less defensive in relationships. I often see that when people acknowledge their vulnerabilities, they become more authentic and approachable. Ganesha shows us that true wisdom lies in recognizing we don't have to be perfect, we just have to be present and genuine.
That's such a grounding reminder. Humility actually deepens our strength, not weakens it. My next question is: how can modern individuals practice self awareness and humility in everyday life?
It begins with reflection, daily check ins like journaling or asking yourself, how did I respond today? What can I improve tomorrow? Build self awareness. Humility comes when we actively listen to others, accept feedback, and acknowledge that we don't always have the full picture. In relationships, this reduces conflict because you're open instead of being defensive. The Ganesha Purana reminds us that even divine beings show humility to serve a larger purpose. In today's world, when leaders and individuals practice this, they create healthier workspaces, families, and communities.
Beautifully said. Humility is a strength we can practice. It's just not a personality trait. The theme our listeners are curious about is resilience and adaptability. Which story from the Purana reflects this?
Ganesha's broken tusk is the perfect example. Instead of seeing it as a loss, he used it as a tool to continue writing the Mahabharata. Psychologically, this is resilience, finding meaning in hardship and adaptability, turning limitations into strengths. In therapy, I often see clients feel defined by their struggles, but resilience is about rewriting the narrative. This challenge doesn't stop me, it shapes me. Adaptability ensures we don't get stuck resisting change, but instead flow with it. Ganesha shows that even wounds can become instruments of creation.
I love the way you put it. Turning the broken tusk into a symbol of power rather than pain. For people struggling with constant change today, what are the practical ways to build resilience and adaptability?
Resilience grows when you cultivate perspective. Instead of asking why me, ask what now. Adaptability is practicing flexibility, being open to alternative paths when the first plan fails. Practical tools include reframing setbacks as learning, seeking support when overwhelmed, and celebrating small wins along the way. The Ganesha Purana shows us that adaptability doesn't erase pain, but it gives us a way forward. In modern times, whether in career shifts, personal losses, or societal change, building resilience means focusing not on what's broken, but on what can still be built.
That shift from why me to what now feels like a blessed mantra we could all carry. The third theme is cultivating inner focus. How is this shown in the Ganesha stories?
There's a story where Ganesha chooses not to chase speed or distraction, but instead focuses inwardly on devotion and clarity. His decision to circle his parents instead of running around the universe reflects this inner focus. Psychologically, this mirrors mindfulness, the ability to stay centered amidst external chaos. When we cultivate inner focus, we are less pulled by comparison, distractions, and noise. Instead, we act from clarity of values. In therapy, I see that inner focus reduces anxiety, improves decision making, and helps people align with what truly matters, not just what looks appealing.
That's so powerful. Inner focus as a compass rather than just concentration. In our age of constant distraction, how can people strengthen this inner focus?
Start small. Simple mindful practices like mindful breathing, limiting multitasking, or setting daily intentions build inner focus. Another tool is value based living. Asking, does this action align with my core values? This prevents being swayed by peer pressure or fleeting desires. The Ganesha Purana shows that inner focus isn't about doing more, it's about knowing what matters most. In modern life, cultivating this creates stability in an otherwise unpredictable world.
That makes it feel so doable. Inner focus as a daily choice, not just deep meditation. How do these three teachings, humility, resilience, and inner focus, connect as a whole?
They create a holistic framework for well being. Self awareness and humility keep us grounded. Resilience and adaptability help us face change. And inner focus ensures we stay aligned with purpose. Together, they prepare us to handle life's inevitable ups and downs without losing balance. The Ganesha Purana weaves these lessons into stories, not just to inspire but to guide. In today's world, practicing all three helps us live with authenticity, strength, and clarity. Qualities that define both personal growth and healthy relationships.
So, they are not separate skills but interconnected threads of a stronger self. Aarti, my final question would be, if you could share one Ganesha inspired mantra for our listeners, what would it be?
I would say stay humble in success, resilient in struggle, and focused in distraction. These three qualities, drawn from Ganesha's stories, can help anyone navigate the modern world with grace and strength. It's not about avoiding obstacles, it's about transforming how we meet them.
What a wonderful mantra to close with. Simple yet profound. Thank you so much, Aarti, for guiding us through these deep lessons from the Ganesha Purana. To our listeners, may you carry humility in your heart, resilience in your spirit, and focus in your mind. This has been the Vedic Wisdom Podcast. Until next time, stay rooted, stay mindful, and stay inspired. Namaste.